He's my buddy. Yeah. He's a good boy, huh? Yeah. Shop assistant living his best life right here. Yeah. Well, how am I supposed to make a video with that? What's up? He's gone. Anyway, so welcome back to the channel. So my buddy Jason over to KRD has been doing this really cool thing where he shows his top 5 kits per manufacturer. And I had mentioned to him that I thought that was a really, really cool idea. And he said, jump in, dude. And it's always fun seeing people's top 5s or favorite kits. So here I am. I figured I'd jump in on that. So now obviously my top 5, I'm going to limit it to the top 5 kits per manufacturer that I currently own. I'm not going to include any like kits that are discontinued by for a long time, or kits that are coming out, or it's just going to be easier and make more sense if I do it what I have here. And it's going to be pretty easy for me. I definitely know per manufacturer what kits are my favorite 5 out of all the stuff that I have. MPC, Revell, AMT, Tamiya, and then the other miscellaneous Japanese kits. So this ought to be a good time. So I'm going to start with Tamiya. I love Tamiya kits. Obviously, Tamiya kits you're going to see foreign stuff, right, in my Tamiya stash. They do make a couple of American-based models. When I say that, I mean of American-based cars. And I have one of them here. Obviously, it's one of my favorites. You're going to see it in just a second. But Tamiya is going to be the where you find the Tamiyas and the Aoshimas and the Hasegawas are obviously going to be mostly foreign cars, just to let you know. So, not that you didn't already know that. You probably did. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. So anyway, top 5 Tamiya kits that I currently own. And I sat here last night and I looked at the entire stash that's here. All my Tamiya kits are still up here. I didn't move any of those to the basement, so it was easy to look through here and pick what's really cool. So, number 5. Number 5 would be the Tamiya Jeep Wrangler. For obvious reasons. I'm a Jeep guy. I've had a Jeep Wrangler YJ for going on... It's quickly approaching 20 years that I've owned that Jeep. And you guys have all seen it. It's the channel's namesake. I have a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of my heart invested in that vehicle. So it's never leaving the family, let's put it that way. So when I found out that Tamiya made a YJ, and for you guys that don't know, a YJ is this generation with the square headlights is the easiest way to put it. I'm not going to break it down into year or roll bar style or any of that. If it's got square headlights, it's a YJ. And this one happens to be a Japanese market one, obviously, it's Tamiya. But so my YJ doesn't have those marker lights on the fenders. Trying to think, and it doesn't have marker lights there, and the tail lights are a little bit different, but the basis of the kit is the same 4-liter engine, same drivetrain, same interior, the whole 9 yards. So will this ever get built? I'm not sure. I had a second kit. It was actually black on the box, and Ryan, I don't know if you guys remember Ryan, my son, for the year and a half or 2 that he really got into building models. I used to call my house Ryan's favorite hobby shop, because he would come and pull, like every weekend he was here, and he would pull a different kit out of the stash and really want to build it, and I would give it to him. And the Jeep is one of them, and he got a fair amount done on that before he abandoned it for trucks and girls and the whatnot. So, will this one ever get built? Maybe, maybe not. That's number 5. So, number 4 is the Tamiya 300 SL. I saw my buddy Tim, of Tim Ryan fame. He built this kit, and it came out beautifully. Beautifully. And I absolutely had to have this kit. And I very much want to build this, just the way it comes out of the box. I don't want to change it. I don't want to alter it in any way, because it's just such... There's a picture of the actual model. It's just such a beautiful car. And I want to do mine that white with that dark red interior. That's a good look at the chassis of that. It's like a race car chassis, right from Mercedes. Always love these cars. Always. Such a classy ride. So that is number 4. Now, number 3. Number 3 is one that I was going to build last year. I really had my heart set on it. It was a super, super expensive kit. I had grand plans of it being a winter project, and then I never got there. Lesson learned, I'm never going to say I'm going to have a specific winter project. I'm going to work on whatever tickles my fancy at the moment. But this was a holy grail kit for me for a very long time, even before I started buying Tamiya kits. This thing is just cool, super expensive, but I was able to obtain it. That is the Tamiya Famo. So this is, yes, I put a tank in here. Well, not a tank, it's a half track, but close enough. So this is the Famo, 18T Famo, with the trailer. And my Mad Genius actually sent me a stug to put on the back of this, which I'm still going to do. I can't show you that, though, because that's not a Tamiya model, but it is right there. So we're gonna build this up, put a stug back there. So I really, really like the idea of half tracks. I love a half track. There's a good look at the layout of that. That's a big boy. This is a big kit once it's all said and done. 1/35 scale. And I love, so I really like World War II armor. And I really love the way a German tank looks in German gray. That's not to say that I won't build something with a camo pattern eventually. I don't know what it is. It's like my weird affliction with two-tone paint. Camo patterns are very cool, but I'm not, if I'm going to build something and paint it, I think I like US armor. I love the way the solid olive drab looks. Always have. And same thing with the German stuff. I love the way a solid German gray looks. And this is, yeah, it's this side. That's the German gray. So I could, and I think that comes from, so when I was very little, first, second grade, my dad, God rest his soul, he was in the military, Cold War era, and then, it was, well, no, it wasn't Cold War era. I take that back. It was Vietnam era. And he was in the reserves, Cold War era. So he was enlisted, did some time over in Germany, and then when he was in the reserves, so he would, every once in a while, he would pick me up from school. He drove a deuce and a half, and he would pick me up from school in one, full uniform. I thought it was just the coolest thing. As a second grader, having a deuce and half pull up in front of your school was pretty cool. And I remember that it was all solid olive drab color. I just love that. So this will probably be German gray, but anyway, that's number 3. Now number 2. This I admittedly is become. I got this kit just to have it, but with the addition of my Dodge Stealth to the household, this kit has moved up the ranks, pretty close to my number 1 favorite kit, and I definitely want to build this kit soon. I have, thanks to a couple of friends, I have the AMT Dodge Stealth that I'm going to build, and I'd like to build this along with it. But this is the Mitsubishi GTO Twin Turbo. So this is the basis for my car, obviously. This is the all-wheel drive, 4-wheel steering, twin turbo Mitsubishi version of the Dodge Stealth. And this looks like a really cool kit. They've got it in blue, they've got it in white, they've got it in red, which is neat. I don't know if we'll probably do this one red just because it's the way I love this look right out of the box, most likely, because it's just such a cool car. So that's number 2. My number 1 favorite Tamiya kit, and this is a kit that I had always wanted, never really saw that I could get, like at the shows, like the swap meets at the shows. I could never find one that was not open and all that kind of stuff. So when I had the chance to buy a brand new one, I jumped on it. I'm a huge Toyota fan, you guys know that. Race car fan. And this is probably the most iconic to me, other than the Calsonic Nissans. This is the most iconic Japanese race car livery and car, honestly. And that would be the Castrol Tom's Supra. This kit is just... I love this kit, and I'm going to build this kit, obviously, as this car. But the decals have got me a little spooked, and I really don't want to screw them up. So that's what's kept me from building this. That and the fact that if I build it, then I won't have it like this, in this form. So, I don't know. Oh, it's funny. I'm trying to think, I believe it was Matthew Inman years ago who said, I don't build a kit unless I have another one. And back then, I'm pretty sure I told him that's silly. But now, I don't know if I want to build this kit until I have another one. Weird, right? Oh well. Anyway, there's my number 1 Tamiya kit. Right there. So, this was a lot of fun thinking about this, picking them out of the stash, looking at them, having Jonesy lay on them and take a nap. A lot of fun, and I'm going to keep doing this, actually. So, I'm going to go through the manufacturers one at a time, like I did today. AMT, MPC, Revell. I don't have enough Johan kits to do Johan kits. Then there's the other miscellaneous, like Aoshima Hasegawa. I'll have to look and see. I don't know if that might have to group that into one. But look for this again. I also have... this could branch off and be really cool. I could do my top 5 favorite NASCAR kits, because I have a lot of those. Thanks, Mikey. I could do top 5 drag racing kits, because I have a lot of those. I could do top 5 airplane kits. This could be a lot of fun. So, thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please check out everything linked in the description of the video. And I'll see you on the next one. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.